Alright. Hey. Doo-doo. So, gonna watch through the current world record of Vi for Sega CD. This line by Sandor is so funny for me. I don't know why. He just sounds like the surfer dude or something as he calls out to Blinn. I don't know. Something about that Ellen delivery always gets me. You get it, see? So yeah, this is an intense beginning to the game. You like walk out and your parents die in front of you, and you go and raid the castle treasury, and you're on your way for the speedrun. But yeah, I mean, your wedding got interrupted by giant energy beam robots, and now suddenly, look at that, instantly. After the first screen, there's a secret back door where you get Phoenix Heart, a long sword, and money. 1,500, I think. So, I don't actually think that happens all that often in this game, but right in the beginning, secret entrance and extra treasures. Yeah, right? Vi's never on Twitch. I know, I have it in my favorite games, but nobody's ever playing it. So I figured instead of just recording this, I'd go live, and look at that. People already seeing the goodness. So in the beginning, I try to like get a few battles in before I get to this first town. The whole idea is to get, I think, one full level up right before I enter the first dungeon. But yeah, we're even fighting in the beginning here. The grind, there's definitely some grind in this game. It's not like Lunar the Silver Star. This one is a grind fest for sure from time to time. Jeffel, though. What an iconic name for a town, Jeffel. You can immediately tell I'm not on a strict step route or anything. I'm just trying to be quick here. This is a game I learned for the 12-hour challenge in 2022, which unfortunately isn't a thing anymore. It was like a group of speedrunners got together, learned a new game over 12 hours. I learned this run, and then I only ended up running it for like a month or two maybe. And this ended up being the second world record I got. First one took 19 minutes off, second one took a minute and a half off of that, so. We are raiding Jeffel, though. There's tons of treasure in the beginning of the... Oh, there you go. See? There is another secret entrance there in the first town. Maybe that does happen more often than I remembered. I've not played this game for at least 2 years at this point, so it's interesting to go back and check it out. I do remember, like, the broad strokes of the strategies and stuff, but not, like, in-depth, like... secret passageways in Jeffel. I think this might be a game where you get full HP and MP back. Oh, and look at that. This lined up perfectly. I remember that. Yeah, level up right at the tile before you go in. Level 2, right as I enter. Poth. Poth? Is it Poth Cave? Who knows? So... we're clearly on a mission to, like, save Ellen, but I don't think we know much about what's happening yet, so we're going to the Sage Auto to tell us, like, how are these crazy powered robots attacking, because this is, like, your traditional medieval sort of town era. We don't have, like, high technology in this game. We will see, like, increasing levels as we go, but for right now, like, living armor that throws energy beams is way out of any sort of norm. At least the battles in this game are very fast-paced. At least the random battles. Wait till we get to the boss fights, though. You want to do a good balance of not getting into the longest fights here while still getting some experience. If you can manage to instantly run away from 3 enemies, you probably should, but sometimes you even get ambushed, so it's a balancing act. See, ambushed and failed run. This will not be the perfect speedrun, you'll notice as we go along. This is just a pretty decent run. There's a lot of safety strats as we go. Not much better of a safety strat, though, than having another party member.
You could sure use a bath.
Pothole!
Sorry, Master Otto. I didn't mean to offend the Prince of Laura. It just kind of slipped out. Sire, with my magic power and your fighting skill, we'll make a great team. Trust me. Say, Master Otto, I'll be back before you know it.
So I think we're going to visit the nearby Danik, military base. And that'll tell us, there are in fact robot enemies or something. I don't know, but the funny thing about that is, this is only... After this village, we'll have the one skip in this whole speedrun, and it's like the first... Well, the second dungeon, as it were. But we'll see that after this town of Smith. Man, I knew all the deep lore when I played this because there are a bunch of secret items and passageways around. Yeah, see, I don't remember all the nitty-gritty of this run. Clearly we need to buy heals, we need to buy new armor. We are going to do a bit of a mini grind here in a minute. But first, the cool skip. It's kind of self-explanatory. You just watch how we do it. So you can take an extra step left or right on the world map as soon as you get into the game, and if you're on a tile exactly like that, you can just skip some scripts. Oh, see, hold on, I think I missed some safety saves. Alright, so none of those were technically safety saves yet, because that was for the skip. But any little save here will be the first safety save. I might not take them, though. There. Alright, so there are areas in this game we go through that are way too dangerous to be going through. So we will die. We will take extra safety saves so we don't die and lose the run. But it gets crazy and sloppy. But that's the weird, strats of this speedrun. It's interesting. You'll see. Those are the enemies we do the safety saves for. They're very dangerous. And see, look. Boom, first death of the run. Crazy, right? We have a death that costs 45 seconds in the first 12 minutes of this run. But you're just way under-leveled in some areas you have to go through in the beginning here. That's why we have specific areas of the speedrun we have to grind, like right now. So that hobgoblin gives the best experience of this area. If we could just get battles with a bunch of hobgoblins, that's what we'd be looking for, but we're just trying to kill as many enemies as we see as fast as we can right now. I'm pretty sure not only are we grinding for Pottle to get all the way up to level 5, we need a certain amount of money to drop from all these enemies too. Alright, so this is the beauty of this whole thing not being live. So, I remember I was really close to Pottle being level 5, but I think I knew I had the money, so I just ran in here because I knew I would get more experience for Pottle after this, before the next place I have to go to that he needs to be level 5 for. So I kind of like put the shopping in the middle of the grind here, because it just worked better that way, because of the money drops, I guess? Gelignite does fire damage when used in battle. I don't think I used that stuff, but who knows. I know I need to buy a bunch of the new armor here though. Filtration mask is big for the next little section of the game. I bought an extra one for a party member I'm gonna get in a little while too. For some reason the filtration mask gives like way better defense than you would expect for this part of the game. And I think I probably had exactly enough money for what I needed. Almost exactly, at least. And technically the Pottle grind isn't done yet, but the Pottle grind wouldn't have included the shopping after either. And there it is, Pottle's level 5, so now he gets a level 2 damage spell instead of just only level 1 stuff. This battle would have been nice to get during the grind, but now it's worthless. I'm pretty sure I walked there on purpose to... Oh, there's a safety save. Pretty sure I walked there on purpose in hopes to not get a Phoenix battle. I guess that's a safety save too. That's definitely a safety save, even though it's not like the general, normal sort of safety save in this run. I actually could die to this boss. I wonder if I do. Oh yeah, so that's why we put Pottle up to level 5 before this battle, because we need him to have Blaze instead of just Flame or whatnot. Yeah, yep. See, that does 60 damage per pop. I think the other level 1's thing did 20, and it just, the battle's not tenable without that spell. Oh no, 40, but he just does so much damage, you have to do it at level 2. So, wow, look at that. See, we saved...
Are you alright?
Did
No
we save
problem.
time?
He was tough,
I guess
but
that
I
splits
could handle
after
it.
this.
Merkers, even saber-tooths are no match for my battle claw.
I'm Sandor, and this is Pottle. We're on our way to Windspur.
Oh man, those voice lines are all so bad. Yeah, gold split, I guess. Alright, so that boss battle wasn't that bad. But the boss battles coming up after that boss, the elemental fights in the beginning of the game are ridiculous. You'll see. Now we have Rachel in her battle claw though. So we'll actually be able to fight pretty decently, but she also has a healing spell too, which is super helpful. It helps the passive grind, which you kind of have to do, even when you're not actively grinding in the several different grind segments in the speedrun. Even still though, compared to the world record before mine that Jaseed had, I think I eliminated at least one, if not two, extended grind periods from the run. That was a dangerous battle. Those things hit super hard. Even still though, I'm pretty much decimated MP-wise now. With as dangerous as, like, see, I've already died in this run and had a bunch of safety saves. With as dangerous as it really is, you tend to finish more runs than you might think. It's actually not that crazy of a game to run once you know what you're doing. It's just real crit. You really do have to safety save around, or you will lose the run, as you've seen already. And sometimes you gotta use that attack advantage to get out of battle. Oh, and see, there's the third filtration mask. Comes full circle. See, it's even coming out of this dungeon, it's a balance of staying alive, getting a little bit of experience, and kind of limping to the next area. You can get a heal, maybe? I remember these harpies are actually really good for experience at this part of the game, too. Yep, see, in fact, this is a little mini grind that I kinda remembered. I think we're just trying to, like, use up all of our hit points, pretty much, while we have a little bit left. Maybe there's a full heal as soon as we get into this next part. It's not a town, it is a dungeon. Wow, that's surprising. Sandor could, I was about to say, die at any second, so I'm surprised that we're just going for this. This must, I don't remember, this was for a specific level up. Maybe it was to get Rachel one more level, I don't know. Maybe it really was just to burn out all the vitality I had left, because I knew I was getting a heal soon. I do remember there were a lot of treasures in this game. That actually is a mistranslation though. That's supposed to be Seraph's kiss, but it's Sarufa because they kind of directly translated the Japanese instead of translating it. Oh, see, that's what it was. I knew there were no encounters in this tower. That's what it was. So Sandor can come in at 1 HP and it's fine. And then Working Designs goes and farts this whole scene up. But whatever. Played it when I was a kid anyway, you know? Don't really remember what's going on here. Your general shoppage. Oh wow, I sold Sarufa's kiss. I'm surprised. I think those things are very rare. I think this is the first place I can buy those level 2 heals. And I think It's ridiculous that it makes you buy things one at a time. You can't increase it at all. I wonder how many of these I buy here. This is ridiculous. Oh man, I know what's happening next. The most knockdown, drag out battle. We have tons of standby healing items finally, though. I guess it's worth it selling Sarufa's Kiss for like 1,000,000 heals. I'm sure whatever level I get here is gonna be worth so much in this next battle. I mean, this next battle ends in 20 minutes, about. Just think of that. Alright, so we're definitely grinding here for a minute. Okay, there are definitely some hidden grinds, because that was like 5 full minutes of grinding there. Man, imagine remembering what all these treasure chests are and stuff. I don't remember any of it. I don't even really remember what we do after this dungeon. I definitely remember power bunnies though, because they were annoying. Oh, I can't skip any of this because I need to make sure to see if I do safety saves and stuff. There really was like a minute. They're no match for my battle claw. Ooh, I think we got 2 levels up there. Nice. Oh, safety save. There's gonna be some serious safety savage here, I know it. I might die. That was a long time without a safety save. Wow, I'm still going. Dangerous. Risking it for sure. I do think I die here at one point. That wasn't that bad. I thought I would have had to safety save way more there. That was like 3 safety saves in that whole super dangerous section. I bet I definitely save here too though, because this fight is crazy. I didn't save. Wow.
This is the voice of Romrus.
So this battle says it's gonna go for more than 10 minutes. Imagine that.
Though death has claimed our souls, our magics remain to keep this vow. There is none who might wrest the orbs from the matrix of our awesome spells. He who seeks the orbs seeks his doom. Sealed it shall remain!
Yes, legendary line. Oh, that's why I didn't save. There it was. That's funny. Alright, this is the first real fight of the whole game. We farm damage from Pottle's flame because Blaze just cost too much MP. We slowly whittle him down with flame and the battle claw, and Sandor actually is the healer for this fight. The damage we get from Blaze doesn't make up for the amount of MP it costs in this fight, which is funny because the last fight was the opposite. But this fight, you'll see, is so long that we have to conserve. And you can see he has a full party attack too, so he can double attack and has a full party attack. Sometimes we're going to have 2 healers going. And I wouldn't doubt we eventually run out of MP. I'm not too versed on this battle at the moment. Now you see why I bought so many heals the last shop I was at, because this fight we just have to stay alive for so long. We have to be rolling with hundreds of healing items probably. Alright, just about out of MP. What are we gonna do? The old moon drops. Beautiful. I don't remember if they kept MP heals as hard to get in this game as they did in Lunar. I remember them being expensive, but we'll see as the run progresses how much we heal MP and how much we just have to barrel forward. I used a level 2 heal there because if he double hit Pottle there, he would have killed him. And even this time right now, Sandor and Rachel are right on the bubble. If they get double hit, they could in theory die. We just barely stay alive in this fight. And now he attacked all of us. It's gonna be some group healing, I'm sure. Yep. Might even be worth keeping extra gel ignites for this fight, because I know I sold 2 of them earlier and they did pretty decent damage right there. See, I feel like Rachel would die if she was double hit right now. You gotta try to stay decently healed while causing damage. And it looks like Pottle's actually out of MP now. So I bet we'll switch to Sandor and Rachel doing the attacking instead of Rachel and Pottle. And Pottle will be the healer if he can manage. Right now we're barely keeping up still. You can't play this boss very extra aggressive though, because you just would die. If you get hit twice in a row, you can die, 50% of the time, so it's a DPS struggle and a heal struggle. It's a tough boss. In theory, you could play super aggressive and save a bunch of time, but in practice, not really. Ooh, and we crit there with Rachel. I kind of forgot that we get random crits like that. Ooh, and we were running out of heals there. Saved 4.5 minutes in that split. Very nice. Must have been some improved strats. I'm not exactly sure what, but man, that's a lot of time saved.
Where's the door?
It's this way! Follow me!
Rachel, I can't keep up! This isn't fun anymore! I've never seen
We will not keep 4.5 minutes time saved to the end of the run.
This orb has powerful magic.
And there are yet 4 more.
Didn't expect to still have to safety save, but these Phoenix Eagle things are pretty brutal. I think they make you go all the way back to your hometown here. Don't quite remember. But yeah, we actually skipped this part of the game earlier. If we didn't, there was going to be a big giant praying mantis boss we would have had to fight there. That would actually been very, very hard to beat at the level we were at. Almost impossible. We would have had to grind. But this way we skip it and we can grind on the other side where there's more experience to be had. And plus we get to skip the boss. Unfortunately, that's the only place in the game that the skip lines up like that. That skip is super easy to do, but that's the only tile in the game where it actually benefits you to do it. Alright, why do we have to come all the way back home? Oh, Otto's here. Alright, so we had Otto working for us while we were off doing our thing, and now we're off to Kurzalt in a brand new ship, so more adventures. We've unsealed one of the legendary seals for the armor of Vi by beating the earth elemental back there. So now we're gonna go try to break the other 3 seals so we can get our own energy beam throwing armor to fight back against the Empire that has mass produced them. Yeah. Those are the stakes. Pretty intense. Do a little skip ahead, get back to the boat. Man, I even know the secret chest's here. Nice. Sure is a lot of secret stuff. I wonder when I'm gonna replenish my tons of healing items, because I know, at least for the next elemental, it's gonna be a similar type of fight. Pretty sure. Get it? Behemoth. You don't get it. Oh, I remember these enemies well. We'll be seeing a lot of them very soon. Or we'll just skip on by. And we'll assume we've seen them very many times. Alright, we finally made it to PJ's Kingdom. It is a little dangerous getting there, but not safety save, dangerous. Because it's not actually that long of a walk from when you get there to her kingdom.
It grieves me, young son.
These are such unlikely characters for a princess consort. Who's this runt? So ragged looking, he probably can't even use magic. Ooh, she looks capable enough. Very sure of herself. I wonder if she's more than she seems. And the prince!
Ooh.
Ooh, he's cute! And wow, is he equipped? Hello, handsome.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Listen, just because my wife is kidnapped. Jeez. So you thought Pottle was a good magician. PJ carries the rest of the game. Kinda. Bet we're gonna go raid treasures right now. I forgot about that real dumb thing about this game. New items go way down in your inventory and there's no choice but to scroll all the way down. So Pottle level 12 is the idea of this grind, but in reality it's all about PJ. Alright, I think now I'm actually on the grind. Malibu, that is like the second most important spell in the game. Oh, Balm is pretty important too. But that spell is like what we use to grind pretty much the entire playthrough. It's just so efficient. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a grind. Let's see where we can get to. Alright, we skipped. Oh, look at that. Almost perfectly ahead. See, a really good run of this game is yet to come. You can see I'm almost 6 minutes ahead already, and I lose most of that time by the end of this run. There it is. I knew it was coming. You couldn't just let me buy a stack. It had to be one by one. So it looks like you can just auto rearrange your inventory at least, but I wonder what that's going to look like now. Some of the towns and cave names in this game are pretty weird. But then you see militant, and it's an ant, and then you're like, alright, let's see what you're doing there. So this is totally that boss we fought before we got Rachel in our party. And this, I'm pretty sure the silver axe or whatever that was, the silver items do double damage to undead. But Grinding is for grind time. Let's just get through. You know we're gonna have to fight a boss for whatever reason. I guess it's a vampire for whatever reason. Ugh, they misspelled the word necromancer. That's rough. Glad I didn't get trapped in that battle though. Speaking of rough. Even though Rachel is rolling with 234 HP, we might actually be alright for safety saves for a little while. Osteel guard. So weird. They know the word osteel, but they don't know the word necromancer. I agree, militant ain't worth it. Alright, this looks right. This looks like the spot. Why are we fighting a vampire? I don't remember. I don't know. Something. Oh, this is gonna be a safety save, right? Oh, maybe even not. I don't know. How dangerous is this boss? I don't remember. Doesn't seem like a very dangerous boss. Oh, and it heals himself. That's so uncalled for. What's this vampire doing? That didn't do much damage. We're just not doing much damage to this guy. Wow. I was like, did I just overheal Pottle? But no, he gets hit with 100 damage from a normal punch. He really does hit for like 50% of our health in one hit. Seems like I'm specifically saving the Mega Spark. Which I do know it hits certain bosses super hard. I feel like this is another boss, if you played super aggressive, you could save a ton of time. These battles do take a while, but they seem so fast-paced when you're playing. I can't believe he's still alive. But we haven't been doing much damage every round. Bottle, that was actually very helpful, thanks. Got him. Wow. Almost 8 minutes ahead. That's so crazy. We lose so much time before the end of this run. Sure is a whole lot of buying and selling in this run. Ugh, I remember not liking these enemies. The cockatrice can totally, cockasaur, sorry, can turn you to stone, and that's like an instant kill. That is the weirdest little progression there. I guess you just made a platform that flew up there, but you never get to do that anywhere else in the game again. No safety saves, though. I can't believe I really learned all this in 12 hours. And I'm surprised the 12-hour challenge died 2 years ago. Yeah, and screamers scream and put you to sleep? Kinda weird logic. Yeah, see, that's that double damage to the undead with the silver weapon.
You who seek the orb of wind cannot know the danger you face. I have sealed the orb for eternity. Only one true of heart and pure of thought may unseal it. If you must prove your worth, battle the guardian I have appointed. But know this, all who have come before have perished.
So far, only 3 of the safety saves have been just before a boss. Alright, so this fight, it's gonna take a while. Let's get a feel of the fight here before I skip ahead. Alright, so we can get frozen, and we can do very little HP damage, it looks like. We're doing, like, not even 30 damage per hit. Alright, so, looks like the most dangerous thing is his attack that freezes somebody, but with Vilcus we bring him back. MP doesn't do very much damage at all, but regular attacks don't do that much more. It's just going to be a really slow, bit by bit battle. I did see Rachel went down at one point in that battle. I guess it cost 3 minutes. Wow. It's probably like the worst time loss in the entire run. This is just side quest village. So yeah, this next boss is what we were keeping that Mega Spark for. Wow, it looks like we burned through those hundreds more healing items too in that battle. I don't quite remember why that's like 2 towns, but oh, okay, I do remember on the other side is better experience though. So here we are, Malibuing it up for until Pottle's level 15. I feel like these grinds say they're about Pottle, but they're really not. The first one was, but ever since we got PJ, they're more about PJ. See, Sagaz, just bad names for some of these towns. Oh, see, very crucial, that Mega Spark. Man, everybody got a level up there. Pottle looks like he still needs one more level though. Now we get to rediscover what mandicores do. I think maybe they cure paralysis? Man, I guess this is more of an active grind, but that was definitely a safety save. Okay, now we're getting some real safety save action. Gotta keep the count accurate if I can. I'm surprised I didn't get that extra level up there though. That's interesting. Pottle is not level 15. See, that's just mean. These guys just slowly murder us all. Wow, seriously. Death number 2. That's why we have the safety saves. That's 2 deaths in the world record already. And that might as well have been a death, but it wasn't. I remember this little side room so well. I must have done a lot of testing in this little area. Oh, see, and I unsplit Pottle level 15. Maybe I guess I don't grind till Pottle's level 15 there anymore. I don't know what's happening there. Bad guys like, make sure the good guys pay for being good guys. I'm out of here. And the other guy's like, yes sir. Yeah, it had been a while since the safety save, and there's 2. Uh-oh, it's a golden one. Oh, I just reset. Wow. Probably not that bad of an idea, honestly. Hard reset doesn't take very long at all in this game, huh? Wow. And here's the boss that we kept all of our bolt items for. The giant copper canister. Oh wow, we got an ambush on the boss. That's crazy. These bosses just have such high defense, seemingly. Oh man, that's crazy. It did exact 100% HP damage. Oh, that's right, this fight is just like, he one-shots anyone he feels like one-shotting, I feel like. That's why, so mandicores are revives, and we brought them because this guy can just one-shot whoever he wants. Man. Scary fight. Oh, perfect. Yeah, mute him. I could see this fight going real bad. Wow, I used the moon drops too. Maybe this isn't what I used the Mega Spark on. This is her last shock. Maybe she'll use the attack items now. Yep, alright. Yep, see? That does some damage. Oh, it's too late to mute her though. Nothing left. Used all the items. And we even used an MP heal on her too. Wow, it can double attack if it wants. We are not causing a lot of damage anymore. This is getting kind of scary. Wow, we really cut this battle close, huh? Dang, that is dangerous. Am I out of heals? I might be out of revives even. Wow, what a crit battle. That's insane. See why I got one more level up before? Because I barely survived that. Wow. That was an excellent battle. Wow. So we had to beat that thing to get a wedge of ice to unfreeze? I don't know. Some RPG logic to be sure. Alright, Sandor was at 1 HP. Puddle still not level 15 for what it's worth. This whole next section of the game is like real tough. We're in Araculix's lair. We're just burning MP. I wonder if we're here on a grind. I don't even really remember having notes for this game. I feel like I just memorized it all really quick. Definitely reminds me of Tyranno Lair, the cave going into Tyranno Lair and Chrono Trigger. These sprites are usually worth a lot of experience. Boom, Puddle level 15, hit the split. So this is one of those games when you get confused, you don't hit your own party for crazy damage. They must limit you to like 25% of your normal attack. Oh, don't poison me, come on. Ooh, that doesn't look like a nice ambush. Yeah, that seems pretty scary. Oh my gosh. Oh, she resisted though. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? This could all end any second here. Oh, nice. Good idea. Exit stone out of there. Wow, we almost died. And we hadn't safety saved in a long time. Yep, see, PJ's out of MP and I just checked her status, so I am waiting on her level up. Man, I was pretty efficient with my routing, I guess. Here's that fight again. I remember that goddess's love item being very crucial, like endgame item sort of status. This really is exactly like that Tyranno lair cave in Chrono Trigger. Oh my god, run away. No way. Oh my gosh, another last. Wow, wow, that exit stone though. My god, look at that. Wow. Wow, that was scary. Safety save indeed. We might die here. Wow. We barely made it out of that cave. We almost died twice to that same battle at the end. Wow, we were in town, but they didn't let us into town before that battle. It's an egg. Oh wow, that thing looks awesome. Alright, Dragon, I know you were literally just born, but let's go. Man, good thing we didn't run into any battles there. We would have been wiped for sure. I bet that little part confused so many kids back in the day. You have to initiate flight again or you don't progress. Another awfully named town. I remember there was... Wow. Go me. Very necessary. I definitely went down to my last Manticore once already. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have to go pretty much all the way through this cave, leave, go back to town, heal, and then go all the way back through the cave again. I don't know, we'll see. I'm pretty sure this was the dungeon where I was like, I do 2 trips, I wish I could rat out the second trip, but I'm just not strong enough. Man, this one fight took that long. It's gonna be a rough go. Just one Ice Queen. Not even very good experience either. Keep making it through doorways and still getting in battles before the next screen transition. Okay, Zarwolf, chill. Apply metal armor. Doesn't sound strong, but I guess it is. Run, run, perfect. Perfect use of an attack advantage. Yep, I think this is when I'm hightailing it. Yep. I don't know. Could have been routed out, but wasn't. Free time save for the brave. Can't do that. Alright, see what this battle's about. PJ's dead. That's not good. Seems like Rachel's hitting way harder than Sandor. I was gonna say, we need some strange brew. Ooh, free miss. Nice. No, Rachel's not hitting very hard either. Never mind. Yeah, this looks like a pretty scary battle. Everyone's poisoned. Healers crit. Well, damage dealers crit. Oh man. This must just kind of be a DPS race. Either that or I just happen to be in a really bad position. Wow, will poison kill Rachel? Who knows? I think it would have, and I just saved her life. At the cost of not using PJ that turn, though. And now she's dead anyway. Wow, this is a scary fight. There you go, poison just killed PJ. Oh, Sarufa's kiss was used. Wow. The situation is dire. Oh, Puddle's down. Brutal. Oh no. Alright, we saved Rachel. Now she can bring Puddle back up. Now everyone's poisoned again. Hopefully he's dead soon, because, wow, this fight is crit. Wow, that did not heal very much. 300 damage in one hit. Can't do anything about that. Running out of revives again, too. Wow, we used Goddess's Love and Sarufa's Kiss in this fight. We were bumming. We could use a level or two before this fight too, I guess. Jeez. There's really no point in healing PJ. She gets one shot. Alright, DPS race to the end. Brutal. We're just not putting out consistent damage with PJ. I feel like we should be. This might be another battle you could... Oh, see, she had MP left and used that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we're pretty much out. We have to kill it. Wow, these two boss fights back to back are both so scary. I can't believe it's not dead. Oh my god. Fought another round with everyone alive. Must just barely be enough. Look at Puddle's HP. He underflowed. Very interesting. I wonder if we revived him right now, he'd have 600 HP. Wow, that fight. So scary. Man. Looks like Puddle was beneficiary of levels up there, even though he was dead too. Wow, that fight was so scary. Lost almost all of our time save. Not really, but almost all of the time save we're still gonna lose in this run. That is a long way to walk. Maybe an exit stone would have worked, but maybe not. We literally used all of our heals and barely survived the last two boss fights. That was so intense. We're just barely scraping by at low level here. That said though, we made it and now the run is halfway over. Made it halfway through. Nice. So cool. Water temple. Something pretty major happens here. And I feel like anyone who played Vi before, as soon as they see... Oh, there's some safety saves. As soon as they see this place, they know it's time for something big. This is a dangerous place in this game. The safety saves can really start ramping up quick. We are getting throttled. Oh, maybe you should have safety saved there, buddy. Yeah, that's a wrap. The third death of the world record run. Ooh, a misload too. Wow. Amateur hour over here during world record. Wow, see what safety saves can do for you though? This place is too dangerous to mess around with. We just ran through and then healed before the last boss here. Assuming there is a last boss, who knows? No spoilers, you know? Don't even look at those splits. That's right, actually. I don't think there is a boss here. Yeah, I think it might just be a couple soldiers. They got a... I wonder if they're always scripted to get an ambush in this fight. That's kind of bunk. You know what that means. Oh, and see, they're nice enough to disable encounters here because it's going to be bad enough on the way out.
Steal from the Emperor, will you? I'll show the little arrow slinger some real marksmanship.
What a scumbag.
Tell Master Otto I died bravely.
No, Pottle!
Goated PJ scream there. So good. I've noticed a lot of the cutscenes are like 59 seconds long exactly. Did we not even take a step and got into an encounter there? Yeah, that's definitely what happened. That's how bad the encounter rate is in this game. Sometimes you don't even have to take a step to get an encounter. You telling me the dragon from Blue Dragon isn't just a straight ripoff of this dragon? I might have taken my eye off the prize for a second, but it looked like that dude just disappeared to me. Oh, that's where he went into us. Joined the party, as it were. That's a classic, really good gaming trope, I guess, from this era of JRPGs. Actually physically splitting up parts of the world map. There's pretty much like no way to sequence break the game when you program it like that. I remember being annoyed at this part of the game. It's a little bit of like extra time and effort where it doesn't seem to need to be extra time and effort. This whole may take part of the game feels a little bit like you could just completely leave it out and nothing would be different. But you'll see. Is that a safety save? That's a safety save. Yep, this is why I'm safety saving, because of these guys. Roddy boy. That sounds so gross. Yeah, the enemies in this area, they can really mess you up. Literally dozens of safety saves already. And not even enough because we died 3 times too. Feel like I probably shouldn't have fought this fight, but I don't know. Gotta level up, maybe that's worth it. Rachel! This is another one of the rare areas where you could not safety save, you could glitch through this town to get past it. I don't think that would actually be beneficial though. We did that to bypass the first boss in the game, a super mantis or something. You could do that here, but I feel like if it would have helped, I would have realized that, and I didn't do it because it wouldn't help. That is something to think about, though. It kind of seems like I'm being cut off from the rest of the game from that town, and I could just save, walk over it, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure I would have realized that back when I was running this game, if that were the case. Man, so much deep knowledge. That's a phoenix heart there, too. That's like one of the best items in this game. It's amazing to me. It's been like, what? I don't know. Oh, actually, I don't have the world record date on this part of the video. I just noticed that. Anyway, it's crazy how much of this stuff I forgot It's only been like 2.5-ish years since I was running this game, and I have no idea where helpful treasure chests are anymore. I don't know where you could walk. I would have never remembered you could walk through the wall in that area. Oh, safety save. Definitely don't remember where you have to safety save, where you're going to encounter enemies that can wipe your party. But, it's actually also pretty impressive. I only learned this whole run in 12 hours. I did it for the... there was a speedrun thing called the 12-hour challenge that actually died like a few months after I did the 12-hour challenge for Vi. It's not around anymore. But anyway, I learned the speedrun in 12 hours, and now it's crazy to me how much I memorized in that little time. I must have had notes, too, when I went through the game, but, like, I don't remember the notes. They must not have been super crazy involved at any rate. And yeah, 12 hours of work. I can't believe I pulled this off with just that little amount. That was a really long fight. I doubt it's worth it time-wise, but who knows. This is all lost knowledge at this point, man. It's craziness. No safety save. Laughing Boy and Roddy Boy. Feel like they were running out of names. What do you think? I am almost positive, even if I had notes for this game, I didn't have maps. So to think that I memorized all these dungeons, they must be pretty simple, honestly, but still, I don't remember any of them anymore. I'm definitely fighting everything in... See, this is the redundancy of this part of the game. I'm fighting everything in here because you have to go back to town after this. And it just seems like it takes... It feels like it is meant to sink your time into. And in a speedrun setting, that's annoying. Yep. Come on back later on. Man, I was dead on with my safety saves though, huh? I knew where to drop them and where not to. Oh no. Oh yeah. Nice. Taking control, PJ. See, I maxed my party out there because I knew it was just a fetch quest. I had to come back to the inn anyway, pretty much. I came back in dragging 2 out of 3 corpses. Oh wait, that's not true. Almost 2 out of 3. Oh my goodness. Did I sell a Phoenix Heart? I guess in the very end it didn't come back to haunt me, but that's a risky move. I definitely could have routed that better and kept a Phoenix Heart.
Your tab. tab is taken care of. Let's get moving. Here.
All business, huh? Links of Pennon at your service.
Cool character. I, you know, a bum drunk bard. Yeah, pretty cool dude, right? Get them heels up. Man, good thing there's an inventory rearrange button in this game. I knew there was going to be a safety save there. Can't just walk away during world record commentary and expect to get away with it. Now, I don't remember safety saving in here. I'd like to skip ahead, but really the only time I can skip it, see? Really the only time I can skip ahead and know there's not going to be a safety save is in a town, which we'd want to see what happens there anyway, but during one of the grind sessions where, like, I might save, but it wouldn't be a safety save. I knew we were going to have some numbers on this counter, but I didn't think we'd get in the 30s with hours left to go in the run. I guarantee if I just did that on my first go round in this, and I probably realized I forgot to do it there, I would have had enough money without selling the Phoenix Heart. Bro, you're a bat. Just get dead. Sure does take a while to heal the party in this game. Alright, the first boss of this whole last while. When was the last boss? Oh yeah, Arcalix. That thing was tough. This thing looks so squat and weird. I don't like this part of the game. Like, what is this thing? Why does it talk? What is it? It's so weird. Where are its arms and legs? That's what I wonder. The dragon claws are doing some damage though. This looks like the most straightforward fight. What? What happened? Did I run from battle by accident? I thought it was going so well. What happened? Whoa. Wow. That's what happened, huh? I used the warp spell in that boss fight. Cost myself like a solid 3 minutes there. Wow. Man, this world record is free, huh? Wow. I must have been pretty annoyed that I did that, man. I think I might have mistakenly hit the warp spell instead of a resurrect spell. Maytake killed Sandor by 1 HP too. That's what threw me to begin with. That was rough. I got a real low roll on my heal, and then he killed me by 1 hit point. This is totally a world record that's it can fall by a half hour maybe, without even too many different strats, really. Good luck alone can take a lot of time off of this record, let alone fixing big mistakes like that warp there. Just from 2.5 hours to 2 hours and 55 minutes, we've made at least 4 minutes of completely preventable mistakes in this record. Yep, I hit Alakazam instead of Vilcus. That's exactly what happened there. Just don't cast the warp spell. Oh, now we don't even have enough MP for it anyway. Great. I hope he's fallen, like, right now. Oh, wow. That works out really cool. We're like exactly the right level for that boss fight. We just barely got past Arcalyx, kind of like that too. So, yeah, maybe we could stand to grind a level or two before this area, but that was a crazy one. Necrophage. Oh. I'm sure it's not too out of the question to be wiped by a single cockatrice. I do remember, like, being like, just go, it's not that far, you'll make it. See? The double-crossing bastard. Alright, you could probably just let us run. See? This is a certain type of game, you know what I mean? This might be a cool game to do a segmented speedrun of, honestly. That'd actually be a pretty good project. Look, I fixed the overlay. If I see a safety save here, I'm gonna be sad, because I haven't been paying super attention. Okay, no, there aren't any. I remember this part of the game. This is a kind of cool part. I don't know why I like this part a lot more than the Maytake side quest, but I remember liking this part, especially this fight. It's like a it's kind of like a big divider between the first 2/3 of the game and the last third of the game, let's say. At least it feels that way. I'm split on whether or not I like this enemy design. I like its face, and it's got a lot of good detail. It's got some character in its pose. Oh, I safety saved and didn't remember to hit the button before this boss. Yeah, I know why I'm losing time though already. That may take segment. Not only did I not like it, it cost me in the world record run. But like I was saying, I like the color of this dragon. I like its face. I like its pose. But when it moves around, it looks awful. They needed one or two more frames of movement there. It's really poorly animated. I'd rather you not even animate it than animate it that poorly, you know? The animation detracts, which is crazy. Oh, don't cast Alakazam. Boom, the double. Not bad. Pretty good fight. Still lost a good amount of time, but not as much as we should have. So that was a pretty good segment, even though it didn't feel like it. At least compared to my PB before this, because clearly that wasn't the best of segments. And look, there we have, dead ahead, the final grind. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Honestly, this is the most consequential grind, because I always thought that the most pivotal boss fight in this run was, weirdly enough, the Ultra Goyles fight coming up after the grind. Lynx, you the mail? Vi 2, Exile of the Corrupt King. Alright, doesn't look like there's instant safety saves. Boom. See, I know them so well, I knew how much damage they were going to take and everything. Gnarler. What a nice looking tree. It's so, permanent. I don't know if that's a ninja. I know it says it's a ninja. That's how you run from battle. Yeah, so I think I could have skipped that fort city of Penang, but I wouldn't have gotten links. So it wouldn't work. Let's not even talk about what that enemy's called. Those are safety saves. Oh, joy. This grind is so scary that I need safety saves, so that means I'll be watching the grind with y'all. In the live setting, let's settle in for 15 minutes here. This is the battle we're looking for, though. These Emperor-looking dudes. Warlocks? Yeah. They're the ones we want to take down. Yeah, now that I'm seeing these guys, I do remember we actually do need to safety save along the way during the final grind. Yep. Double speed, double time. Man, we really are getting quick levels here though, aren't we? That was it. Wow, that was exactly as long as my PV's final grind. That's crazy. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? Wow. I don't think we mind skipping through this at double speed, right? And yes, I did see that safety save. These guys have a really cool design, really cool animation, and even a pretty decent name. Again, I have a feeling that everything's gonna be fine. No matter what, this tree is gonna keep standing. Let's not even look back at that tree, 'cause we're so confident that it's gonna be there to see. I was gonna say, might even be worth just... Oh, never mind. That's right. It's this sort of town. Now, we spent a long time and we got a lot of levels coming up to this boss fight. That being said, this boss fight is still amazingly crit. As you can see, it looks to be about a 12-minute struggle. And the boss fights in this game are harrowing. Some of them, once they get over like 7 or 8 minutes, it's like, am I really in the possibility range of losing 20 minutes to this boss? So here we go. Ultra Goyles and Commander Rosali, I guess. Notice how she didn't even get named in the splits, you know what I mean? That means I did a safety save and didn't even notice it. I actually should have had a third category on this counter for resets, because I've definitely had as many resets as deaths. We're trying to kill the commander before we lose too much MP. She heals him too much. She can be a real quick kill, or you can mess it up. Yeah, see, we lost probably 2 minutes to maybe around 2 minutes, and it was just if the first 2 rounds went different, it wouldn't have been like that. This is a jam though. So clearly we want their physical attacks, but they can spam Inferno, and that makes things dangerous pretty quick. See, right now we're in a healing pattern. If we don't, we're really risking it. Oh, but now we have Restore, a full party heal with Lynx. And that really does make the difference in a battle like this. Having one person that can heal 4 people at the same time pretty much gives you 3 extra turns to do damage with the other 3. And at least 2, because we'd be healing with Sandor and Rachel if we didn't have that full party heal too. I do definitely remember this being the scariest battle in this run. Just because it lasts so long, you're just like, if you don't get the first 2 rounds right, it's a reset. They're so strong. You wouldn't imagine that a fight like this would be one of the most consequential in the run, but if you get unlucky, things can really go downhill fast. They've got a lot of HP. We don't cause a ton of damage. So, it's just they have so much staying power. They're so tough. If they just had those physical attacks, it'd be no problem. But once they start casting full party magic attacks twice in a row, that's where they get their edge. Oh, look at that. Wow. So that was a really good play. I hesitated because I saw my HP values. I knew that they could double cast. They would have killed half my party there if I didn't use Rachel to get Sandor on his feet and use Lynx to do the full party heal. If I tried to do it the other way, I would have lost the battle there. And boom, look at that. See? The staying power of these guys. Now we're kind of good. We're kind of definitely good. We can just really crank away at this dude. But when there are 2 Ultra Goyles, if you don't mind your P's and Q's, you let your HP get down to what kind of looks safe, it ain't safe. We would have died. We got real close there. I made a heads-up play and saved the run for sure. I did route levels really well for this run. In the boss fights where we get all the way to the end and we're limping and we're out of MP and stuff, that's a testament to I really calculated things correctly. We got 2 more flame casts. Oh, we're really selling out here. This is getting kind of crazy. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Don't die. Here comes the last flame cast. And Rachel went down. Yep, Manticore brings her up. We let it get real crit here. We're selling out big time. Classic example. I think I should have fought 1 or 2 more battles. I think we should have. We're really crawling in the dirt at the end of this fight. But we made it. Man, we do be shopping in this run. I did try to run this game a few times after this world record, but the RNG was just too brutal. I could never get anything really solid going. Like, you look back to the vampire split, almost 8 minutes ahead. Saved more time later on too. Oh, it's the root. Alright, so we're walking through the root. Clearly no safety saves. I think this is a good candidate for speeding up. Just kidding, it's Fire Lake. This is safety save central. You safety save, you die, you safety die. This is a brutal map. Very scary map. Like I said, even that, we got beat into the floor. It wasn't even worth taking those couple extra steps after the safety save. We just reset. These are the ones that are the scariest. See? Just instantly gone. No thanks. Man. Ambushes, wipes, resets. Oh my. Ooh, that was not the best idea. Lucky I didn't get a scarier fight there. The most insulting of possible deaths. An exact HP kill. That was the last of the enemy attacks too. If he got hit for 1 less HP, he could have instantly ran from battle there. And just like that, we've almost doubled our deaths. There we go. 50 safety saves. Dang. Not even enough either. Barely made it out of that. I think that's the first time in here we've instantly run. Man, this treasure chest better be worth it. Didn't even see what it was. That was so quick. We do be skipping text in this game too. It is a couple frames they force text instead of several. Whew. Saw the run flash before my eyes there. Yeah, I figured I must have been right there, and I didn't want an extra heal, so looks like we're finally through the scariest, most deadly map in the run so far, and maybe overall. I think we all get what's going on here. I didn't notice myself saving before this fight. I don't think I did. And if I didn't, that means this boss ain't anything to be worried about. So is this like a 12-tailed fox? I think I really do like this enemy design. It's not perfect, but pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Man, Sandor is not very effective in this battle. You know, if it weren't for magic, I don't know how far we'd get. Because sometimes our physical attack is like an eighth as powerful as our magic. Yeah, other than that crit physical attack on, say, PJ, not too dangerous of a boss. We're just wailing away, and every once in a while we'll cast Restore. Pretty nice. Oh, PJ's out of MP. Hopefully that means the battle's about to be over. Wow, look at that. There have been a lot of barely surviving parts of this run as well. Boom. Barely surviving is good enough though. And there's the Orb of Fire. Awesome. Very nice. But also, you know what this means. Wow, she still had her filtration mask helmet. That's literally the first helmet we got for her. That's why we didn't even bother taking it off. You know, I was doing a lot of foreshadowing of the Sentinel tree falling down. I think I might have had it confused with Suikoden. Alright. And we were just leaving the Sentinel tree. It's still standing. And who knows what's next. We got another orb. And it looks like if we were to do a little research, the Vi armor itself is the next split. It's very similar to percentage progression between games. Oh, look at that, safety save, of Lunar the Silver Star and Vi. Collect these, I think it is 4 things in both games, and then collect the final piece. In this game, it's the armor. In Lunar, it's the sword. But then you complete your set and, You're in the end game, as it were. Man, they could not put text on the screen for less time. It really must only be forced for a single frame, which is cool. I just don't really remember everything after 2.5 years. I do remember that is needed and for a specific purpose, but I don't really remember what it is at this point. I know we need that money. It's probably, if I were to guess, for Kinsey, but that's a little bit ahead, so maybe not. Ooh, brutal. I mean, it might have been the better option, but that does feel like it takes some time, you know? Ellen! Ah, yeah, wouldn't you know it. Ellen has something to do with unlocking the armor of I. Wait, was she just super killed? I don't actually remember if we ever get Ellen back. I think that might have been the end of Ellen there. Guess we'll have to watch and find out. Very necessary. Yeah, that's just a gargoyle. That ain't an ultra goyle. What? We're fighting this boy? Huh. See, I even knew certain enemies to fight at certain times in certain dungeons when we have MP to spare. Honestly, this is a very impressive route for only 12 hours of planning. Not to say, obviously, it came off of the heels of Jaceed's run, but, you know, still. To think of how much time I put into the Lunar run compared to this. Damn, dude. Holy crap. That's probably why we fight these guys, because if we don't, they just waylay us. Not scary enough for safety saves, though, for what it's worth. Bold running strategy. Think we all understand the concept of dungeon crawling? It's really worth it to cast shock twice compared to Blitz? Guess PJ is a high enough level? I guess. So you get like all of it all at once in this game. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if that's a traditional safety save, but I think it actually is. But even if it's not, pretty much any save in this speedrun is a safety save. Except the one where I skipped the first boss. We're in the end game now. We have the legendary armor of Vi. So, in theory, right now, Sandor has the power to wipe out entire solar systems. Did I just leave, walk in a circle, come back, and leave again? Oh yeah, because I got beat up pretty good by these guys. Come on. Leave me alone. So that's like 2 minutes lost. I just said screw it that time. We gonna kill these guys? Yeah, we are. Some good experience right there, buddy. Here we are, guaranteed end of the game, final boss. That was a really well played battle.
Sedul! Dispatch these fools at once, Sedul!
Speaking of fools, I've another to dispatch first.
Is that some kind of threat?
The game is over, puppet. Time to cut your strings! Ha!
That bro just throw a full ass claymore at Sedul? Or was it Geel? Ah, Sedul threw it at Geel. That's what it. They kind of look similar. Dude, to just pitch a claymore like that into some guy's chest, that's crazy. That is unhinged. Alright, what are we doing here? Some sort of crazy treasure or something? Oh yeah, this place. Look at these strats, man. It's gonna be something hella good at the end of this. That's some cool stuff, man. That's some cool stuff. All of that Marwick treasure. Just bam. We got it. Hey, look, it's a little gill guy. What is it? Flea bag. Right, right. How's PJ have her MP back again? I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't know why. This whole section of the game is pretty weird. This section feels like you get a side quest character, but they become your permanent party member. It's just a little different feeling. I don't know. It's weird that it's the very end game. It seems like something that would happen like a third of the way through the game or 2/3. And the guy who just joined us is not the new party member, by the way. You know how that could be confusing. How's that a Gorgon? It's clearly like a bull. Ooh, I remember this place being pretty dangerous too. Oh my god. Wow. I'm surprised that I didn't abort mission there and go back to town. Wow. What a damaging battle. Oh, that's right. We can definitely rest in a bed here. What in the world was that? Why did I just warp out of here? Oh no, okay. No, I understand. Alright, never mind. I just went an alternate path to get some treasure. Just feels like I'm hemorrhaging time here though. Definitely checking for something. Don't remember what at this point though. Are we also not going to safety save? Yeah, no, I don't really understand why I warped out there. Maybe that was a mistake. Didn't seem to be beneficial. It's the Mecha Drake. Run. Oh god. How can we run from that, but not like those idiot things in the sewer? I actually did remember that that treasure was there even now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with that warp out was a mistake. that was a choice. Because I don't think I have enough left to warp out at the end. This is danger. Dead. That might have been a reset, but it was really a death. This segment was trash. Oh, run, run. Run, please. Oh, that was so close. Man, talk about limping into town. Wow, I think I might actually even be out of healing herbs right now.
We're badly in need of a ship. I was told you could help us.
I admire anyone who openly defies the Empire. Those pigs are a waste of skin. You've broken their stranglehold on the sea. Now we have a fighting chance. Name your destination. I will take you there.
Alright, so definitely under 45 minutes left in the game, and we recruit a new character. Man, that ship didn't last long. Boom. 41 and a half minutes left in the game, and we recruit a brand new character. You guys notice that graphical glitch that happened? That was weird. I wonder if that's only in the video or if that's actually in the game. This is a big town. Oh, it's actually called Hectare because it's such a big town. I get it. Should look into what barrier stone does. It seems like that could help in a battle. Ah, yes. The final weirdo stuff to buy for accessories. Who'd have thought Hawk's wings would be so relevant? How many do you think we're gonna buy? There it is, alright. I know we have to save some money because there is one more important shop left. Man, the percentage to run away must be like 20%. It's the dark zone. A lot like the root, but this is the dark zone. You fools, it was a trick. This part of the game is also like, wait, who's this person? Wait, why do they have the craziest armor we've encountered yet? Wait, what? This, like, they could have used some workshopping of the last couple quests lines in this plot. Oh yeah, and we definitely didn't sleep in a bed in the place where I thought we'd be able to. I think you could have, but we didn't. Yep, I remember there's something there. Gotta grab that. Oh, there's no saving in here either. Probably, I don't know. Probably could have routed in not dropping that thing. We probably could use it for more money at the end of the game, but getting close now. We're about to find out. Mechalid, Mecha Drake. Back-to-back dungeons. Not great enemy planning. Probably would save right now, but we can't. Did we just save the hell anyway, though? What? That is so weird. If you just try to save, it works, though. Ah! Pretty sure... I don't know. I think he hit me 3 times there. Or she, as it were. Thick Saul coming through. This is a pretty good... Oh, I didn't thick... Oh, I'm already out of thick souls. Man, if there was a way to get like sneaky MP heals throughout this game, we could save a lot of time. But you can't. $900. Take it easy, Betty June. Maybe could have done without the firebomb. Cool fight, man. Scary, but very cool. Oh yeah, I just so happened to be fantastically powerful. So I was perfect for Empire mind control. What? Come on. Just like write a different Empire character and give him 1 or 2 scenes leading up to this part. Don't throw in some random person and make him the strongest one we've ever seen. Like, what? Oh, see, I feel like I was supposed to use that static sling. Oh my god. I wonder how many items we buy during this run. Ooh, moon dropping. We definitely should have used moon drops in that Betty June fight so we could get more thick saws off, because those did almost 400 damage. And I know we had at least 1 moon drop ready to use. Oh, Wyvern looked cool. Probably never see that thing again. How about this jam, though? This is that jam, huh? Fits this dungeon so well. Less than a half hour left. Now, believe it or not, there's a really awesome shop in here. And, like, pivotal treasure. Anytime we can get a Stardust or a Phoenix Heart, it's good times. Oh yeah, Goddess's Love is OP too. And Sarufa's Kiss. Those are the 4 heroes of OP items. Did I? I didn't route out the final shop, did I? I must not have. It must still be coming up. Those enemies are in like a quarter of the game's length. They're in so many different spots. This is a really tough dungeon to navigate if you don't know where you're going. Oh, so good. Perfect use of that spell. It is so ridiculous that our safety saves are in the 70s. Gotta get them final levels. I actually think I might. No, you know what? I bet I go to this shop after I exit this place the first time. Oh wow, I guess I don't need levels. That was the perfect battle to get some experience. Or I might want to keep 200 MP. That could be the case too. Nope, because I'm fighting this battle. Probably shouldn't have ran away from that other one. Confident enough to not be dropping safety saves though, so that's good. And we're just about there. Man, this is a screen, huh? This is a 90s JRPG dungeon if there ever were one. Not quite there yet either. I don't really understand why I don't put on the rest of the Vi armor, but I guess it's not worth putting on. I really wonder, you think we saw 500 battles in this playthrough? I wonder. Is that Ellen? Hey, it's Ellen. Wait, now I remember what the deal with Ellen is.
What's wrong? Wake up, Ellen! What have you done to her, Sadul? Fight it! Fight him, Ellen! Can you hear me? Fight him! The Orb of Soul.
The fifth element
Ellen,
was plagiarism of Vi.
they were all one. Rest in peace, my love.
Bruh, what a calling. Go finish this, dude. Dang. So they had kidnapped Ellen because she was the Orb of Soul.
Look at the erupting! What's happening? Is it going to sink?
No, it's rising.
Back in the era where they really only gave these voice actors one take and they just took
You have
it.
to hurry. Sadul's power is growing.
Yes, our time grows short.
Yeah, literally. We got like 15 minutes. If we start talking to one of these creepy faces though, that's like, no, wow. So that means I really did route out that super shop at the end. Nice. Good for me. Draktyr. Almost exactly 15 minutes left when we enter the final dungeon. Yeah, so there is like this secret hidden shop in that last place we were that sells like super crazy OP stuff. But I guess I've made it by without having to access it. That is awesome. I did not remember I did that. With like kind of similar RNG, it would not be all that difficult to take 15 full ass minutes off of this time. With good RNG, we could really just take a half hour off. I forgot, yeah, you can just hold cancel and then bypass this you can't save option. Like, come on. Come on, quality testers. You could have caught that one. So, I used 2 glitches in this run. One to bypass Super Mantis, one to save anywhere, even when you shouldn't be able to. So a glitchless run of this game would be different because I don't think I'm strong enough to beat Super Mantis when I encounter him. That's why the glitch there is good. I mean, oh, Life Stone. Oh no, there's a reset. That's gotta be at least 7. No, I'd say at least 5 resets for sure. And probably more. I should have had a resets section of this hotkey counter. I forgot I have a life stone on one of my characters. When that shatters, it doesn't come back. Man, to think I used to know all of these dungeon layouts. Oh yeah, see this makes me remember. I definitely had some semblance of notes. Because that's like an infinitely repeating part of the dungeon if you don't do it right. It's actually very similar to Final Fantasy 1. I don't know, maybe I did just memorize all this. I'm sure I had some sort of... Ooh, Phoenix Heart and Stardust and Goddess's Love in that room. What a room. Here we go. Man, they do give you the items you want, though, at this very end. Let's rock. And he gets a free first turn. This one's a very different kind of boss. This one is Thicksall City. You just try to run? Ooh, she's got it too, that's right. If you were wondering if you can break 999, you can in this battle, baby. Ouch. The crit! Bro, the crit is insanity. Start selling out, use it all. The Phoenix Heart strats, baby, yeah! He did not just do over 1,000 to us too, right? Dang. Man. It is all the Viblade. So my PB was just over 5 hours, and I wanted to beat that 5 hours so bad. I sold out so hard. I was so close to having the run die on me, and I didn't. But I saved it, but I didn't get the sub 5. So this was my attempt at revenge. I honestly do think we might have more items than we need too. We're look at that. That's a lot of items. I don't think we're gonna get through all those. Goddess's Love, full HP for all party members. I guess. Mr. Anethixol there. What a tank this dude is, huh? Good tactic. Could have moved a little quicker though. No point in using one Moondrop, right? Just wasted a lot of time to do nothing with PJ there. We might be out of MP heals. That might be the last Thixol we got. Yeah, I think so. Yep, so you just waste... I guess if I use it on PJ, it wasn't technically wasted. There's another round with losing Thixol damage. Man, he is standing up to the damage. There's the Phoenix Heart. Now that confirms I did waste a couple moon. I wasted 3 or 4 turns. But it's alright. We definitely had extra items at the end too. A full Phoenix Heart left. Boom, and Lynx gets the kill. I knew somebody interesting got the final hit. The sub 5.
This is not the end of my empire.
It kind of is.
Holy smoke! We did it!
His magic, it's unraveling.
I'll definitely have to write a song about this one.
Got that right, I guess. Beat the game at level 27, bro. Dang. Half a dozen levels under the final party member that joins level.
Sandor, your service to your kingdom, to all our lands, has been exemplary. You are the hero to an entire world. Step forward, Sandor of Lorath, and accept the title of king.
You saved our future from the ghosts of the past.
Don't worry, Sandor. You'll make a splendid king.
Thank you all. You truly
You're right, I will. I do so promise.
Accept the crown of your father. Sandor, son of Eric, I crown you King of Lorath. Turn and face your destiny.
Say, Sandor, where's the tavern in this place?
Oh, no you don't.
Oh, no you don't.
Come to think of it, where is Otto?
Down in a hole, guys. He's way down there. Under Toth, I believe.
That should do it.
Oh yeah, it says it, Toth. Weirdly, it doesn't say under Toth there, though.
What? Oh, yes. Chant a final spell, and this pedestal will sink to the world's core, taking the armor with it.
They should have put this scene after the credits.
I suppose I better get started. Oh, bother. What did I do with my keys?
Oh, you silly Otto.
Here they are. How'd they get in there? Well, goodbye, legendary armor. Rest in peace. Forever.
Goodbye, legendary armor of Vi. Goodbye, Vi Speedrun. I'm glad to get this commentary done. This is something I wanted to do for a while. I hadn't watched this run probably since I did it, honestly. So I wanted to do that too. Shout out to Victor Ireland. I think we all think the same thing when it comes to Mr. Ireland, if you catch what I'm saying. And thank you for bringing this game to our U.S. shores. You know, part of me wants to go back and do something with this run. Like I said, there's definitely 15 minutes to take off of it, probably a half hour. But, you know, what I really wanted to do was commentate it and cut it into a video, because I'm not spending 5-hour sessions speedrunning nowadays. That's the ghosts of our past, as it were. And I like how it's going now. I like to do this sort of thing instead. Doesn't take 5 hours and weeks of planning. And maybe a more casual segmented run in the future could be interesting. I've always wanted to do a real solid segmented run, those speaking of ghosts of our past. So maybe that'll be what happens if nobody comes to crush this world record. Is this the most vulnerable JRPG world record that's been standing for multiple years? I don't know. But it's in the books.